Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rohit Speaks, and today we will be discussing how to deploy your code from GitHub to Vercel in just a couple of minutes. So, Vercel is a web hosting platform across the world, and it is the easiest way to host our website in just in free of cost. It just takes a matter of time. And without further discussion, let's deep into dive into the video. I hope you can see my screen. See, initially, we need to create an account in Vercel by going to by just going to Vercel.com. Yeah, once we create an account in Vercel, we'll be land up seeing that kind of dashboard, but without the projects here. And if you want to create a new project, first initially we need to host our code in GitHub. So I have a GitHub repository of my code, which is in my portfolio, and I wanted to deploy it into the new website. So I just need to go. I'll show how it looks. Yeah, this is how this is of the platform which you will once you sign in you will be having out here, and just go to add new, and here you will be having a project. So here after once you click the project, you need to authorize GitHub access to yourself. Once you are given access to yourself, you need to go to portfolio. This is the project which I have made right before, and you just need to click on import. Once you click on import, here you can see this is the main GitHub repository which I'm going to push the reversal to deploy, and this is the project name, and this is the frame. Like here, framework preset in the sense like if you're right now I'm using HTML, so I can use it as other. But usually, most of the people while using Vercel will be mostly for the code which is in complex version, or also like React or also Next.js codes will be easily deployed directly to the Vercel because it we need not to have the production department to whether to change it into the HTML again, all these things. And just we need to set up like if you're using Next.js, you need to have a few commands for running the commands either to install packages. We will be using this setting of the here. And next one is environment variables, like where we'll be having if our project has any environment variables like database URL, database API, or else the data the APIs which we cannot give access to the users to give publicly. So that we'll be using environment variables out here or in the production deployment in the Vercel. Just once we are done with this, we just need to go with deploy out here. Yeah, it takes a major time. You can see like what is happening. Initially, yeah, this is done. As my code was basically in the mostly in the HTML format, so it doesn't take much time to deploy. You can see here like this is the URL which given a default URL for us in the domain like .vercel.app. I can access right now with this URL. You can access anytime from anywhere. Like I'll go to the new tab and just type that. You can access the code here. You can like the deployed version of my code is live across the globe on the in this particular domain. But you can see this is an good to domain to expose to outside. If you want to change the domain, just we need to here you can again if you just go to our Vercel profile, or else this is the deployed version. You can go to continue to dashboard. You can just type on continue to dashboard. Once you are into dashboard, you will be shown something dashboard like this. Here you can see deployment and edge requests and these are like our status of the website and created. You can see the main source code out here. Here you can see in deployments. If you had deployed any next code, the deployment status will be shown here. If you want like a preview, if one of the deployment went wrong, you can just click on instant rollback to go with the previous deployment. Usually, when say a deployment was like a stop or any error was happened in deployment, Vercel automatically keeps the previous deployment, previous ready status deployed version in the production department. And next, analytics. You can access web analytics of Vercel in here. And also you can access like if we are using Next.js or React.js or any of the code, you can just enable this and like a basic version or pro. Like if you want more, you can see which platform, like which type of how code we are using, or if you are using an React component or else in Next.js will be using and remix. These are the things which we can, if you do with like if you are using any other tools, you can go with this. And for right now, we are already as we are HTML, we will be so we are not using web analytics right now. Yeah, speed insights here is like it will be showing uh, how your website is being accessible across the globe, like from various locations, and logs here like this. Here it will be showing like logs right now accessing like by the users and observability. These are things right now like how many requests have been sent to your platform and outside the platform. And firewall. This is the file like if anywhere if you are like if any of the you can see all the traffic of the for this particular domain. This particular domain traffic will be shown like how many members are using any how many bots like here the challenge mode is like basically if you're using any of the like if you created a version in top version of any of your code, if you're if any challenge requests or the leaders attacks it, usually Vercel deployment has stop. The next one is here you can see this storage like if you're having any backend services or if you want to create any database, you can use Vercel. You can just connect your databases out here, or you can create new spaces. And next one is settings. I just want to change my domain. This is a domain which we are accessible right now, right? I just want to change this domain to like let me say I want to access it in under Rohit Joe. Like let us like to let us if that domain was available, just click on save. Yeah, it is someone is accessing that domain. If nobody is accessing that domain, you can access that like let us say like Rohit and slash Julu. Let's use this. I guess this might be available. Yeah, this is available. This is our new domain right now. Again, you can see like this is our previous site. If it's deployment not found using that URL. This is our new Vercel. Like this is our new deployed code in Vercel. And you can check out here like all the settings in the general like what is the product name and also build deployment when you're done and also domains. If you want to create if you want to like buy particular domain, you can just click on buy domain and let us select if the domain is available, we can just buy it from here. You can see these all things domains are available right now. And I guess if you just want to just click on buy, you can access that domain. And let's go back. And next one is if you're already like if you bought already your existing domain from other service providers like any other providers like GoDaddy or else like any hosting your domain where you bought your domain, just you click on add domain. From here you can add your domain to the vessel. So just like click, let's say like I'm more previously you should have a domain called XYZ, and here you can think like a production department. You can add your domain once add here and next once you add domain here it will be redirecting to that. And this is how we will be deploying. And also next if you want to make any changes into the code like basically code we will be changing all the time the code, right? So once every push happen to the GitHub repository, automatically Vercel what Vercel does, like after every deployment of your if you just I'll just reinforce it. You can able to see. Yeah, after every push of your code, what Vercel does, like it will automatically deploy the new code. So like after every push I make, I'll show a small change. Let's make a small change in format. We'll just make a small change in just let's add T out here. I'm just reading indirectly in GitHub itself, like as it was an HTML code. Let's commit change. It doesn't matter, but I'm showing how usually it works. Now we just push the new domain. And let's go to Vercel and click it. See, you can see I just made a small change in my GitHub code. It automatically pushed it. And if my current code, like new deployed code, has any error, like has any status error, what you can do is like I can just go with instant rollback. Here you can see this is the initial version and this is the edited version of mine, and you can see like, oh, what are the things because this is the initial version, the GitHub repository which I have been done, you can see here. And next, like I have changed the things, and also let's go with the overview. And this is how the changes which we have made. I guess in 404 we made a change. Yeah, you can see here. This is a change I have done. Wait, slash T services. It's directly live in the platform, in the website itself. So this is the easiest way to like if you're having your code already stored in GitHub, this is the easiest way to deploy your code. And in upcoming videos, I'll be showing how we can deploy from our local storage itself. And that's all with the video. I hope you like the video. I have covered in brief how we'll be deploying our code from GitHub or an existing repository to Vercel deployed link. And also we have discussed how to change URLs and also how to customly add our domain and also what are the few functionalities in Vercel. That's all with the video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, just subscribe to Lloyd Speak.